What's up with it, man? Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. Back again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notification so that you ever get all of my content, all of my videos. Now, 50 Cent is in the news once again for several reasons, and I'll talk about the other reason later on. But right now, aside from the comical stuff, 50 Cent, according to Hot 97, which he sat down with Ebro to discuss about a lot of things. He basically said that he owns the TMT trademark, not Floyd Money Mayweather, regardless of what you want to think. Okay, he revealed that he trademarked TMT in the state of Delaware while Floyd was locked up. And 50 Cent said he could shut everything down and is promoting and selling through the TMT brand, but he won't because Floyd is still his man. You know what I'm saying? And he's still cool with Floyd. Now, this is the thing we have to understand. They've kind of had kind of a love hate, relationship over the years, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to it and when it's all said and done, they still they still got a lot of love for each other. But 50 Cent, hey, you got to hand it to him. He can do that. Regardless of how much money Floyd has. Listen, everybody works for somebody. You know, Jacob Jennings, man, you my boy, and I know you love uh, Money Mayweather. Shout out to Jacob Jennings. However, like I said, there's always a superior that you have to answer to, and there's always somebody who is doing stuff behind the scenes in which they might not get the credit, they might not get the recognition, they might not get the popularity or notoriety. However, they are the ones that truly keep the ship floating. They're the ones that keep the ship afloat. They're the ones that keep you popular. They're the ones that keep you paid, and you have to understand that. Listen, when it's all said and done, 50 Cent is a powerful individual. So is Floyd. When we talk about Floyd Money Mayweather, we're talking about a guy that is superior in the sport of boxing. You know, he's superior in the in the business sense. However, if I have to give the edge to anybody in terms of business sense, in terms of entrepreneurship, in terms of being that boss at the highest order, you got to go with 50 Cent. You know, and it's nothing to take away from any of those guys. It's nothing to diminish or anything. But 50 Cent is right. He would do it at any time. Uh, Jacob Jennings, I'm glad you're in here. You know, now listen. At any time, Jacob, I repeat, at any time, he can shut that trademark down if he wants to. Listen, we scream TMT without realizing, hey, who do you got to go to? Jacob, you even said it out of your own mouth. You said this yesterday. You said it the day before that. You said it last week. You said it last month. You've been saying it, probably since you've been able to work. Guess what? There is always a boss. There's always somebody that you always have to answer to. That's illegally when we talk about, the drug game, the dope game. You know what I'm saying? Being in organized crime, there's a hierarchy. There's a chain of command that you have to answer to. There's somebody that you always have that is going to be above, right? And when we talk about legal, right? We're not even going to speak on corporate. You know what I'm saying? We know, especially when you talk about the corporate ladder. And in this case, look, he said he's not going to do it, regardless of what they done been through, regardless of what ill will feelings they might have towards one another short term. Look, he said he's not going to do it, but you do have evil snakes out there that will do that type of stuff, underhanded stuff. Be like, look, hey, I built this company, I built blase blase, and you owe me. And guess what? Next thing you know, You got a lawsuit on your hand. Next thing you know, they're cleaning you out. Next thing you know, they're doing everything that they can to take all of that stuff from you because you may have did something very negative to them. That's why you got to watch what you say to people. That's why you got to watch how you talk to people. You know, there's people always plotting. Now, am I saying that 50 Cent is doing that? No, but you best believe there's always somebody more powerful. Now, look, here's my final points. I understand that 50 Cent, what he's saying, but you have to understand that you know 50 Cent. I think he really feels. Listen, and I'm gonna tell everybody this. In the past, I have been very disappointed, and I was furious at 50 Cent at one point about what he said with the late great Big Mo, and about some of the Texas rappers and everything. I never forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? Because Texas is my state, and he shouldn't have said what he said. However, we done moved on from that. He still done came down here, still been able to make business moves all over the United States. You say Floyd is a good promoter for the most sport of boxing, right? But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about who owns the trademark. You can be the promoter all day. A promoter ain't really nothing but a front runner, Jacob. Anyways, I'm not going to go there. However, look, this is what you have to understand, right? I haven't had the best, I guess you could say, outlook on 50 Cent because of what he's done. But one thing that you can't deny is that 50 Cent has been able to be, in my opinion, one of the best Renaissance men. One could even argue Dr. Dre in terms of being able to do something else or find another lane and be just as successful as they were in another lane. You see, a lot of people, they're one dimensional. That's why I deal with, guys like Jacob, because he's not one dimensional. He's versatile. Look, if you take me out of one lane, hey, I'll maneuver and find another lane. If you take me out of that lane, guess what? I'm gonna maneuver and find another lane. And 50 Cent has been able to do that. And a lot of rappers have actually followed his trail. You said 50. Floyd owns Mayweather Promotion. That's his brand, and he created 24/7. Absolutely not. Let's go ahead and read this right now for you, okay, Jacob? Now, and this is according to Hip Hop Overload. All right. 50 Cent sat down with Hot 97 and Ebro to speak on a lot of things. One of the main things that caught our attention when he revealed that he owns the money team, the trademark, not Floyd Mayweather Jr. 50 revealed that he trademarked TMT in the state of Delaware while Floyd was locked up. 50 said he could shut everything down, and Floyd is promoting and selling through the TMT brand, but he won't because Floyd is still his man. Now, you think 50 Cent would make a statement like that, Jacob, and not hold weight? Absolutely not. So I know that you probably think that Floyd is out there, Floyd this, Floyd that, Floyd. But as I told you before, there is always somebody higher. Okay, you should know that. I know that. He's already revealed it, and to say that Floyd is I guess you could say more business savvy than 50, I could debate that. There's an argument there. Now, look, not about, and Jacob, look, I got to be real with y'all. Jacob is on point when he talked about Floyd Mayweather in the money aspect. Pretty much can shut down a lot of arguments that he brings to the table. But My argument and the facts that I bring to the table in reference to 50 Cent and several others being more savvy than 50 Cent. I mean, more savvy than Floyd Mayweather. There's an argument there. Now, Floyd, he's business savvy too, because you can't deny the fact that Floyd Mayweather took his own destiny, took 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 what he needed to do, and took in everything in his own destiny, and went ahead and created something with the help of 50 Cent. Because we all got to remember that 50 Cent boxed too. He knows the boxing game, and before you can step in there and do business in boxing, you got to know the sport too. You gotta know the sport. A lot of these guys that sit back behind the scenes and stuff like that, that make really messed up business moves. They're not great promoters. They've never been inside the ring. They've never, had to do conditioning. They've never done that skill or that craft for an extreme long time. So you have to give Floyd Mayweather his just due and his flowers because he is a business savvy individual. However, my final point, my final point. You said Floyd is his own boss when it comes to negotiating boxing pay. Yeah. Hey, Jacob, the art of negotiation. The art of negotiation in every situation. Negotiation can get you out of many things in life. Negotiation can get you a better position at your job. Negotiation could get you, with a woman that probably won't even pay attention to your ass. A negotiation could get you a great car that you can't even afford, or your credit ain't even right for. Negotiation could get you in a house that you never thought possible. Negotiation could get you out of a lot of trouble. The art of negotiation, you know. You said let you in, huh? Well, unfortunately, right now, Jacob, I'm getting ready to go ahead and do some things. I'll be back a little bit later. Not going to do a long live. And you see, the thing that I like best about you, man, is that right now I got your attention. Whenever we talk about Floyd and you see nobody that can be hired, ooh, got them shaking in their shoes as if somebody, shooting at you with an SK with an AK-47 or something like that. Got them dancing. Got them going like a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? But come on, come on. But listen, facts is fact. 50 Cent is right. He's more business savvy, and he knows what he's doing. Look what he's doing with the shows. You watch Power, right? I rest my case. Man, like the video. Like the video. Share it, subscribe, hit them notifications so that you're able to be notified. Until then, Polo Sports Talking Entertainment, I appreciate all the time. My brother from another mother, Jacob Jennings, Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. I'll get at you later.